All right, good Sunday evening. I hope you had a really good weekend. I know it was a hot weekend. Today, we had 91 degrees in Jackson. Not quite a record. The record for today is 93, set back in 1987. But you know what? We're going to have chances at record highs over the next couple of days as well. Now, there have been some storms to cool a few folks down, but the storms, the coverage has been pretty low. One or two did make it up to severe limits, mostly north of Jackson. The storms are in the process of dissipating. They're moving to the southeast along a stationary frontal boundary. Once the storms dissipate, we're going to see fair skies for the rest of the overnight. The front's going to wash out. It'll move out of the area. High pressure in the upper levels is going to take over, and that's going to tamp down our chances of rain early next week. So there's really not much of anything in the way of rain in the forecast Monday through Wednesday. It's just going to be mostly sunny to partly sunny, hot and humid, feeling like summer over the last 3 days of the month of April. So here's a look at those storms on Live IMAX 12. Most of them missing the metro. We had a little bit of rain in northern Rankin County earlier. Nothing in the metro right now. Everything is in the Pine Belt, moving southeastward towards Laurel and Waynesboro in southwestern Alabama. So if you live in the metro, not going to see any rain for the rest of this evening. It will be warm, though. Even with fair skies, temperatures are going to stay in the 60s and 70s overnight. Current temperature is 73 degrees. We're only going to fall back into the mid-60s. By the way, this is the time we would normally be on air on WJTV, but golf was on earlier. It ran over, and it's pushing our show until later tonight. So I don't think we start until about 10:40 this evening. So you can watch our newscast then. All right, temperatures in the mid-60s in the morning. Tomorrow, we're going to be close to 90 again. Even if we don't touch 90 degrees, the humidity is going to be really high tomorrow. So I think the heat index is going to be between about 90 and 95 during the hottest part of the day. The record high for tomorrow's date in Jackson, April the 28th, is 92 from back in 1899. So obviously we're going to be close for tomorrow. Now, temperatures stay in the upper 80s over the next couple of days, and records are generally in the low 90s. So right now, we're going to be close to those record highs. I don't think we should tie or break them, but it's going to be close enough that that's something that we're going to keep you posted on. All right, here's a look at the next couple of days, and again, not much rain in the forecast. Maybe a few showers in east Mississippi close to the Alabama state line, but for the rest of us, stays dry Monday and Tuesday. We'll see some clouds out there, yeah, but we're not expecting much of anything in the way of rain, even through Wednesday. But Thursday, notice everything changes. A front's going to be coming in, and this one I think ultimately is going to come all the way through. Best chance of rain is going to be Thursday at 70%. The front is going to be south of us, I think, Friday. So we're going to take the chance of rain down to 50%. Most of the rain is going to be concentrated south of I-20 over the southern part of the state. And rain chances will decrease behind the front for the weekend. So even though we can't rule out a stray shower early Saturday, I think most of the upcoming weekend, the first weekend of May, is looking really good. It's actually going to be cooler for the first weekend of May than it was this past weekend, about 10 degrees cooler. All right, here's a look at our river flood warnings along the Mississippi River in Vicksburg and Natchez. We are close to cresting the forecasted crest tomorrow in Vicksburg, and then the day after that in Natchez. Again, we're less than a half foot away from those forecasted crests. Now, once the river crest, it's going to stay high. We're expecting the river to stay at moderate flood stage for about a week or maybe even more. So that's right through about the first third of the month of May. And then after that, it's going to be a slow fall. So the water is going to stay high for several more days. And notice there is also a river flood warning for Yazoo City along the Yazoo River. When the Mississippi River is high like this, especially, the water backs up into those rivers in the Delta. A lot of farmland underwater right now, and it's going to stay that way for at least a couple more weeks. All right, your forecast for tonight, fair after midnight, mid-60s in the morning. Then tomorrow, it's going to be a mostly sunny, hot day. Your high temperature at 90 degrees. The heat index going to be a few degrees higher than that. Winds coming from the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So just warm through midweek. Then we get the storms Thursday with the front coming in. Friday, still scattered storms around, especially to the south of us. The rain tapers off of the weekend. First weekend of May looks good. Low 60s in the morning, just low 80s in the afternoon. And then next Monday we'll start to warm back up. So that is your latest on Sunday night. Hope you have a good week ahead. Meteorologist Gracie Morris is going to be here tomorrow morning with your next update. All right, have a good night.